right, here's the big day for Delhi. The Aam Aadmi Party Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is all set to resign any time now. I'm standing right outside the governor's office, where Kejriwal will be arriving with his delegation to submit his resignation formally to the governor. This is the big news that we're currently tracking. India Today's rolling coverage, bringing you those minute-accurate updates of all angles coming in on the political shift that we're seeing within the Aam Aadmi Party here. Atishi Marlena is the one who's been chosen to take over as the interim Chief Minister of Delhi. Delhi Mantri is all set to accompany Arvind Kejriwal right here at the Delhi LG office. Remember, this is the same Delhi LG, the BK Saxena, who's often at loggerheads with Arvind Kejriwal and team. This time, while asked about Arvind Kejriwal resigning, BK Saxena very clearly has said it's his decision, it's the party's decision. They've decided Atishi should take over. We welcome it. He's going to be meeting them at around roughly 4:30 p.m. I'm right here. Let me cut across to Kumar Kunal, also joining us for more on that. Kumar Kunal, give us a sense of the political shift we're seeing in the national capital, Delhi. A big surprise that Arvind Kejriwal sprung just 2 days ago. He's bringing it to reality, formally giving his resignation here, has decided to call it quits as the Chief Minister months before the assembly elections in Delhi.
Yeah, Nabila, a big surprise move, and that's why this occasion is quite significant. Just 4 months ahead of the all-important Delhi Assembly elections, Arvind Kejriwal is coming to this LG office. Obviously, what you told us just now, that they were at loggerheads for most of the time, most of his regime, even he was in jail for almost 6 months. Now, since he came out, he has decided to resign, and now he is actually coming to the Delhi LG office to put his resignation paper. And just ahead of this whole drama unfolding, another leader, the legislative party leader for Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, Atishi, has been chosen as the new Chief Minister. So Atishi will accompany Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal, outgoing CM we can say, and in all probability Delhi LG will forward his resignation later to the President via Home Ministry. Then Atishi will simultaneously claim as she will give her application. She will claim to form government in Delhi from here on. So a new cabinet will take place. She will also give the names of the cabinet minister, and then that particular list will also go to the president, and then the president, after getting the nod from the president, the oath-taking ceremony will take place, and I think almost 1 week will the whole process will take 1 week to complete, and so it will take some time. But today, this process will start with the resignation of Arvind Kejriwal.
It's going to be very interesting. Arvind Kejriwal first will resign, and then there will be a letter of support to ask for Atishi to take over as the leader of the Legislative Assembly. A big day indeed for the Aam Aadmi Party, as we are looking at a power shift here. Though Atishi says and the Aam Aadmi Party very clearly says it is only an interim change. Atishi will only be an interim Chief Minister. We're still looking at a power shift. The whole dynamics within the Aam Aadmi Party has it's suddenly changed. How long this will last? Will this all be loyal and centered towards reviving Arvind Kejriwal's credibility within the state here? All remains to be seen. Let me bring in here Amit Bharadwaj, also joining us, who's been tracking very closely, in depth, into the churn within the Aam Aadmi Party in the Delhi government here. Amit, I'm standing right in front of the Delhi LG's residence, the office where Arvind Kejriwal will be coming here with his letter of resignation. Amit, give us more on the political churn and power shift we see within the Aam Aadmi Party. Is it all as smooth as is what is projected in front of the media?
Well, Nabila, Aam Aadmi Party has planned a very smooth transition as far as the Delhi government shift in power in Delhi government is concerned, and that is happening all smooth because in any other party, usually what you will find is that even when the High Command suggests that this person should become the interim chief minister or there's a change in power in any of the states, you see some kind of word of disgruntled voices coming here and there, but this time around you had a very smooth meeting happening in and around 11 in the morning, 11:30 to be precise, where the chief whip Dilip Kumar Pandey passed a resolution that Arvind Kejriwal should announce his successor, and Arvind Kejriwal took name of Atishi. It was a unanimous decision. The entire legislative party stood with Arvind Kejriwal, and Atishi was elected as the new leader of the legislative party. That's one part. Now, the second part is what is going to happen because of this decision. You had Arvind Kejriwal behind the bars for nearly 6 months or so, and the AAP leaders who were speaking to us off the record continuously kept on saying that, this is possibly the BJP's biggest mistake, that you have left Arvind Kejriwal on his own to think as much as he could have inside the jail, and it is the resignation is result of that particular period, because he has now came out with a clear thought, chain of thoughts, action, what he wants to do ahead of the elections, and that is why now Atishi will be taking care of the government. She will be dealing with the bureaucracy, complex bureaucracy of the Delhi government, ensuring the social welfare schemes continue. Also, rupees 1,000 financial aid per month to women voters of Delhi can be rolled out. On the other side, you will see Arvind Kejriwal available for the organization, working as national convener of the Aam Aadmi Party, taking care of the campaign in Haryana and Jammu Kashmir's select seat. Meanwhile, what's happening out here, Nabila, we are just getting you these visuals. The cabinet ministers are coming to Delhi Chief Minister's residence one after other. Gopal Rai had reached here. Now you have Imran Hussain, who has just reached the Chief Minister's residence. So all the cabinet ministers, I believe, have already reached Chief Minister's house. Shagun will pan the camera, try to zoom in inside the CM residence right now.
Amit,
where
Amit, are we also going to be seeing a cabinet shuffle? Are we going to see a rejig within the cabinet? As per norm, we understand once there's a change of guard, there usually is also a reshuffle within the cabinet. Is that what is expected? Are there new people going to be coming on board the cabinet in Delhi under Atishi?
Nabila, India Today was the first channel to break this story that Atishi is the front runner for CM's post, and definitely this particular question, we also have update on that. It's while it is a part of the bureaucratic process that the chief minister needs to choose their council of ministers. Yes, that will happen. But what is going to happen? In this particular case, the existing ministers will continue to serve their duties, take care of their respective offices. But 2 more ministers will be inducted in the cabinet. That's what the sources are telling us. The top sources within Aam Aadmi Party have told us that return of a Dalit MLA as a minister, preferably SC/ST minister, is for sure going to happen as after Atish's swearing in ceremony is complete. So a Dalit MLA is going to take care of the SC/ST welfare department after Rajkumar Anand's resignation. That particular portfolio is vacant. There is no one from the Dalit community who's a minister in the AAP-led Delhi government. So that a particular aspect will be taken care of. Another minister will be also inducted. Rest of the cabinet ministers will continue to serve their duties. Back to you.
So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be added fresh into the cabinet this time with Atishi at the helm of affairs.